Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. If you're new to our channel, welcome. Here at Mad About Skin, we're passionate about helping you to get the most out of your skincare. So if you haven't already, now's a fantastic time to click that link below, subscribe to the channel, ring that notification bell, and you won't miss out on any of our amazing future content. Now, in today's video, we are talking all things dark circles, those pesky dark areas under the eye, which seem so impossible to get rid of. We've tried everything and nothing has worked. Every eye cream going, and we still stuck with those darker patches under our eyes that make us look tired, drawn, and age us. I think dark circles are one of the hardest things to tackle in skincare. That's because there's so many things which go into determining how bad they are or whether you have them at all. Behind it all, obviously, there is genetics. People talk the amount of sleep you have, stresses in your life, your diet can impact it, but also the products that you use. Now, I thought I'd sit down and talk about the main products you can use to eradicate or at least improve the appearance of those dark circles. I don't want to give anyone false hope and think you can get rid of them gone in 7 days and claims that you see online, because there's much more to it than just slapping on a product and hoping for the best. But I think if you incorporate these ingredients into your skincare routine and apply them under the eye area, over a period of time you'll see significant improvements, a brightening and lightening of that under eye area, and just get that confidence back, because I know I've suffered with dark circles for quite some time, and actually getting them under control and helping to brighten and lighten that area can do so much for your self-confidence and your overall appearance and skincare appearance. So I'm a huge advocate of drugstore and affordable options for treating these things. So all of these recommendations are what I would call affordable for the budget. I've got one luxury recommendation that I'll leave to the end, so stay tuned for that. But as we go through, I will be mentioning my favourite products which I think incorporate the best formulations and the active ingredients I'm recommending, and I'll leave them in a link below. So if you do want to buy any of them or read upon the ingredients or some of the reviews of the products, click on the links below and it'll take you straight through to the product. So without further ado, let's talk about some of the key do's and don'ts around the under eye area. Well, first of all, let's just be gentle. Every product that we use has to be gentle. The area under the eye is the thinnest area of skin on our face, and so it's much more prone to dryness, crepiness, fine lines and wrinkles. We cannot be rough with this area of skin, otherwise you risk actually aging the area and making it look a whole lot worse. So gentle is key, both in how we apply the products and the products that we use. All these products I would recommend you apply with your ring finger, because that's the finger that we can be most gentle with. So just dab it under the eye, don't pull, don't sweep, whatever product you use, just be gentle with it, because if you are too rough, then again, you can exacerbate some of the issues around the eye area that we just don't want in our lives. So gentle is key. The first two things I would recommend for eye bags. First of all, sleep more. Now, I know what people are saying, and it's obvious. It is, but one of the key drivers for those dark circles under the eye is a lack of sleep. It's not always possible to get the perfect 8 hours night's sleep, but whatever you can do to increase the amount of sleep and the quality of sleep you have will have a positive impact on the eye bags and the area under the eye. So that's just the obvious thing I'll throw out there. Also, massage is key. Before you put on any of these products, do a quick facial eye massage, because what that'll do is just get the area warmed up, get everything moving, the lymph fluid moving, help with the puffiness and the eye bags that you might have, as well as the dark circles. But it'll also make all of these products just work that little bit better, be a little bit more effective, and you get more bang for your buck that way. So I did a whole 60-second massage video, which I'll link up there. Literally watch that, do that, and then apply these products, and you'll get so much more benefit from them. Right, the first active ingredient I'm going to recommend is niacinamide. I think some people might have seen this one coming. Niacinamide is fantastic. It brightens the area, it also calms inflammation, it can be very therapeutic, and one of the main reasons I think it's beneficial in the under eye area is because it's tolerated by a lot of people. So it's not one of those ingredients that only some people can use and some people need to stay away from. Obviously you can be sensitive to niacinamide, but most people can tolerate it well, and it just aids in the eradication of some of those the pigment in that area, and will just help to give an overall brightening if you use it over a prolonged period of time. I think it's super essential to get the right concentration of niacinamide. However, people talk about, do I go for a 20% niacinamide, 5%? Well, studies have shown that you should be going for between 3 and 7% to get maximum results, but with the minimum side effects and sensitivity. So under the eye area, where we've talked about it being naturally prone to dryness and irritation, irritation because of the thinness of that skin, I think it's really important to stick within that 3 to 5% concentration range. And so I would recommend for this the Inkey List Niacinamide, which is fantastic, a holy grail product of mine. You can use it all over the face as a niacinamide and then just take it up under the eye. I think in a lot of ways, I don't want people spending a load of money on separate eye creams and eye treatments. You can get a really effective niacinamide you can use all over your face and then just take it up under the eye. Save yourself some money and, you know, a few steps in your routine, because you don't want to have separate eye products for, you know, separate to the face. It just makes it complicated. And so the Inkey List Niacinamide is great for an all-over niacinamide treatment. If you are looking for something a little bit bougier, maybe, you know, something that's specific to the eye, you want to treat yourself and you want an eye-specific product, I would fully recommend the Biossance Squalane and Peptide Eye Gel. This is gorgeous. You can keep it in the fridge. So this is super effective at the puffiness and the eye bags as well as the discoloration. You've got a lovely amount of niacinamide in here, which is going to be great, not too drying or stripping to the area, but will brighten it over time. You've also got the squalane, which is going to be hydrating, and the gel formulation is just sinks in like that, gone. Keep it in the fridge for that cooling effect, which will also help with the overall eye appearance. Just a really nice product. A little bit more expensive than the Inkey List, but I think you're getting a little bit more for your money. So it's worth considering if you're looking for an eye-specific product. I think the Biossance, the peptides are great. We know the anti-aging benefits of peptides. I did a video on them, so I'll link it up there if you want to know a bit more. Just an all-round lovely, lovely product. Now, you've got your niacinamide down. I think that is the most important active that you can have in your skincare life if you want to tackle those under-eye discoloration. But you also need a few other things to complement it. I'd also use retinol under the eye area. Now, this is a common question I get on this channel. Can I use my retinol under the eye? Is it safe? Absolutely. But like I said with the niacinamide, concentration is key. So I don't want people putting their 1% Paula's Choice, you know, under the eye area, because that's just going to strip and dry that area. You'll get great results over time, but it'll just be a nightmare for the dryness and the crepiness. And I think you need to go for something gentler. So when it comes to retinol, I would personally recommend a separate eye product with retinol in than the retinol you use for the rest of your face. That way you can get the full strength benefits on the face, but the delicate under eye area, you're not exposing to too harsh a product. Again, the Inkey List have come up trumps with this, and their retinol eye cream is sensational. It's a really gentle retinol which will brighten the skin. Over time, it'll help remove some of that pigment under there, which is causing that discoloration, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful product. It'll also help with the, you know, the crow's feet that you might be starting to see at the side of the eyes. So it's just an all-round great product for the eye, and pairs beautifully with the niacinamide if you want to use those together. Just a really, really nice product. So fully, fully recommend that. Another benefit of the use of retinol and why I'd fully recommend it is because over time it'll trigger the production of collagen, which will just create that firmness around the skin and also help to plump that area slightly. If the area is slightly plump, it looks less hollow, so the shadows don't pool as much in that area, which will give an optical illusion and give a little bit more of a brightness to the area. So whilst it's a bit of a cheat, it will, you know, at the end of the day, you'll look better, the under eye area will look better, and that's really what we're after. So it'll cheat and give a bit of an optical illusion with that plumpness to make sure that those shadows and light are pooling in that area, making it look more noticeable and obvious. So retinol is just an all-round lovely addition. If you're not having any success with those products, so you've tried them, you've got some success, but you still want more, you still need that extra brightness hit, you can of course reach for the vitamin C. People love vitamin C. It's a great antioxidant, which I love, but people tend to reach for it for its brightening qualities, which I use it all over the face. It's a fantastic, gives you that gorgeous glow and luminosity. Under the eye, it's exactly the same. It will help lighten the area and give it a slight glow and a luminosity that you might have lost if you're feeling that area is quite dull. Because of how sensitive that area can be and how gently you have to treat it, I wouldn't go in for a full strength ascorbic acid, because I think that could be too much for the skin. It could dry it and irritate it. I would reach for a vitamin C derivative, and I did a whole video on there, so I won't make too many recommendations now and just pad out this video. I'll just leave a link there. Check that out and pick one of those, which is going to be really beneficial, because you'll get all that brightening, but you won't get any of the potential irritation or sensitivity and dryness that you can get from a full strength L-ascorbic acid. So fully recommend you check that out and pick your favourite one from that. So finally, no good skincare routine is worth doing unless you top it off with an SPF. However, beyond just protecting the skin, there are some real great benefits to applying an SPF under the eye to those dark circles. Scientists now understand that these dark circles aren't just genetic, sleep related, caused by pooling of blood in the vessels underneath the eye, but also can be uneven pigment distribution under the eye, which gives the illusion of that darker under eye area. Your body produces melanin when exposed to UV light. It's its natural defense mechanism against the damages of those UV rays. So the melanin is dark. That's what the pigment is that gives that dark and discoloration to the skin. And so by preventing those rays from doing damage to the area, the body's melanin production isn't sent into hyper overdrive, and it will cut down on the amount of pigment underneath the area. It'll even out the pigment over time, which is really what we're looking for to give that brightness and that take away some of that darkness that you can see under the eye. I would recommend Korean SPF because I just find them lighter, they're easier to apply, and I just think, you know, overall they give a nicer experience. I did a video on Korean skincare SPFs, which I'll link up there. Check that out if you don't know which one might work for you. But mineral, chemical, I don't think it really matters. Just choose one that works for your skin type and offers the right level of protection. Now, I did say at the end of this video I would do sort of like my bougie all-in-one favourite product. If you're hardcore followers of this channel, you know what's coming and you're probably screaming at the screen as we speak. But I think if you want to just do away with the individual steps and just have an all-in-one product which is going to tackle your puffiness, your eye bags, but also your dark circles and discoloration, then I would reach for the NIOD Fractionated Eye Contour Concentrate. This product is a little bit on the expensive side, but it's so worth it because it's an all-in-one eye cream. It delivers against those dark circles, so it will help remove some of that uneven pigment under the skin, which is giving the dark appearance. It'll help constrict some of those ventricles that are under the skin, which are giving that pooling of the blood, which is giving, again, that darker look to the area. It'll help plump the skin to give that optical illusion, but it'll also help with water retention, so eradicate some of that puffiness, the eye bags, and the crow's feet. It's like an all-in-one amazing product. If you can push to the NIOD prices, I think, though, I should have checked this before I filmed this. I think it's around, I'll leave a link below as with all of them, but I think it's £40 here in the UK, $45 in the US. So if you can push to that price point, I actually think this is a fantastic and amazing product to have in your life. It's completely transformed my eye area. I've done away with all my other products under the eye, and I just use this, and it's given me all I want in one product. So I'm a firm favourite of mine, and I'm a total convert. I used to be very anti-eye cream, and this has made me a total convert. So do check that out if you kind of want an all-in-one solution. But if you want a cheaper alternative, you can piece together your own routine using the recommendations I've just made. Whatever you do, don't forget the massage, because none of these products will work as well if you're not massaging first. Anyway, guys, I hope that helps. Leave me a comment below of what your experience with dark circles, any eye-related issues, and how you've tackled them and products which have worked for you, because I love your recommendations. So please leave me a comment below. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, and wherever you are in the world, guys, stay safe, stay well, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.